everybody, I'm Nicole. We're here at Ocean State Job Lot. We're here with Heidi Hetzler, a registered dietitian from the University of Rhode Island. We're here to shop today for some ingredients for some brain boosting breakfast. So let's get going. So, what's the first ingredient that we need? We're doing
First one is a power bowl, which is oatmeal amped up. So our first ingredient is old-fashioned oats. Okay, see right here. Oats are a whole grain, so when you're looking for green foods, these have more fiber. And oats are going to be the first ingredient in our oatmeal today.
And more fiber means what?
More fiber means that it's going to keep you full longer, and it also is healthy for your heart.
Ingredient number 2. For this recipe.
Cinnamon. I love cinnamon because it adds a lot of flavor to a breakfast without adding any extra fat or sugar or salt.
Excellent.
Here we go, cinnamon.
Any particular cinnamon that, pure ground cinnamon, I don't know if there's any other?
No, it doesn't really matter, but at a store like this you can get very inexpensive spices, which is nice because you can spend a lot of money stocking your spice store, but here you can do it a little more cheaply.
Okay, and the next ingredient?
Salt.
Salt, which is, I think, right down here. Sea salt, does it matter? Again, I don't know.
It doesn't really matter. And this salt should last you for a very long time because we don't want a lot of salt in our food. We're just adding a tiny bit just for a little bit of flavor, but this should last you a good long while.
Okay, so our next ingredient for the power bowl is
Raisins.
We're adding raisins.
We're adding some fruit to our breakfast. So a whole grain is great to have in the morning, but if you can add fruit, all the better. Good source of iron and also a little extra fiber in our raisins.
Okay, great. And that's a pretty big box. That'll last you for...
Yeah, it'll last a while, or you can also give them to your kids as snacks.
Our final ingredient for this power bowl is...
brown sugar.
Okay.
We're only going to put a little bit in,
okay.
Again, but we want this to taste delicious and we want our kids to eat it. So if you make something super, super healthy and your kids don't eat it, it's not nutrition until it's in their belly. So.
What's the book, right?
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so next we are cooking up what?
We're actually not even cooking.
No cooking!
Peanut butter banana bites. This is one of the quickest breakfasts you can put together.
Okay.
Our first ingredient, whole grain crackers. And the way to know it's a whole grain is to look at the ingredients.
Okay.
And the first ingredient should always be a whole grain item.
This is great for breakfast, but also maybe an afternoon snack before homework or for somebody who's working, maybe getting them through that late
little
day.
Slump late in the day, absolutely. It's an on-the-go breakfast or snack, so either way.
Okay, great. What's the next ingredient?
Peanut butter.
All right, we have our crackers, and now we need what?
Something to put on the crackers. Peanut butter. And peanut butter has protein in it and also healthy fats. So rather than just having crackers, which is going to go through your system very fast, and the kid's going to be hungry in an hour, we're going to put the peanut butter on it to sustain them a little bit longer.
Okay, great. And I see you're grabbing the Teddy brand. Is there a difference people should look for, something in particular?
What I look for in a peanut butter is that it's just peanuts and maybe a little bit of salt, and then that's it. So a lot of times your peanut butters have extra sugar added, extra things added, which you don't really need. So peanuts and salt should be the only ingredients.
Okay, great. Okay, Wake Up Mix is our next recipe. Now, what is this? This sounds very interesting.
It's basically a homemade trail mix, homemade healthy trail mix. So this is another recipe that could double as a healthy snack if you need it to. And our base is going to be a whole grain cereal. So just like we looked for the whole grain first on the other label, we're going to do the same thing and make sure that the first ingredient is a whole grain
oat flour. Okay, great. Perfect. Okay, so moving on to ingredient number 2, which is
sunflower seeds. So we have our whole grain cereal, and now we want to add some protein.
And why sunflower seeds in particular?
You can really use any nut or seed that you like in this mix. They're all going to give you protein and a little extra fiber. But sunflower seeds, there aren't as many allergies to sunflower seeds. So if you're sending your kids off to school with this, you have to be careful. Sunflower seeds are going to be a better bet.
Okay, great. And what's our third ingredient? I think is right here as well.
Yes,
right?
we want to add some fruit. Again, we're always trying to add fruit to our breakfast to add some vitamins. I'm gonna choose dried cranberries. You could really use, again, any dried fruit that you like.
Okay, I see blueberries and mangoes. I mean, does it, if your kids like one or the other,
Whatever
or if you
they
like
like.
one or the other? Okay.
Absolutely, it's definitely a preference.
Watch yourself. We are on to our final brain boosting breakfast recipe, which is what?
Pancake dippers.
Ooh, sounds yummy.
So we're gonna make pancakes without using a box. I'm gonna show you how easy it is. And then to make it fun for kids or adults, we're gonna actually dip the pancakes into a fruit yogurt mix.
Okay, so what's our first?
Whole wheat flour, which is gonna make us a lot of pancakes.
Okay, excellent.
And again, this is another example of a whole grain, so
okay.
you'll notice a theme.
So we should check the ingredient list. Let me see if I
Right below the nutrition.
Okay. Excellent. Whole grain, hard red spring wheat. Excellent. Okay. And this is a big bag. This will last you a while, but I notice it's a pretty good deal for $4.49.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can, again, for something like whole wheat flour, you can spend a lot or you can spend a little. This is also a very high quality product that we're getting for a good deal.
Okay, so our next ingredient, we've got the pancake mix for the pancakes. Now we need the dipping sauce.
Right, so we're just gonna start with some plain yogurt and we're gonna put in some crushed pineapple.
Yum.
Mix it together and that's our dip.
Excellent. And again, can you substitute something else for pineapple, or why pineapple?
Absolutely, absolutely. We're using a canned fruit because you tend to have it in your pantry. And when you're looking for canned fruit, the important thing is that it's packed in juice.
Okay.
So that's not going to add as much extra sugar as if it was packed in syrup. So again, you can just look at the front, it'll tell you what it's packed in.
Okay. And are there some fruits that are better? I mean, as far as sugar content and being a little more healthy, do you want to stay?
All fruit has natural sugar in it, which is fine because it's coming along with all of the vitamins and the fiber that's in the fruit as well.
Okay. Okay, so we have all of the ingredients that we need for our 4 brain boosting breakfast recipes here at Ocean State Java. We did some good shopping. Now we're going to check out, and we talked about the fact that you can get these ingredients really anywhere, but this is a good choice because of you're getting good quality, good quantity at a good price. Heidi, you did very well. I think next time we need a carriage instead of a basket.
We do. My arm's hurting a little bit, actually.
So I'm looking at these products, and I feel like we've got a lot.
We're going to be able to stock our pantry. So
all right, but let's see what our total is. We'll get our total in a minute, right?
$30.47.
$30.47.
So for around $30, we got weeks of breakfast.
That's pretty amazing. And, like I said, these are our top-notch products. There's no loss in nutritional value, or I feel like you're getting a bigger sizes in some of these, like the flour.
Right, so we're not compromising at all. In fact, in some cases, we're getting an even better product for the same price or cheaper.
Great.